Hello, friends. This is Lou, and I am broadcasting live right now from uh, my office space. I am. I had quite a day today. Uh, it's been a day of. So on Wednesday, I'm leaving and heading to Texas, where I will visit with my youngest son, who is in at Texas State University, and that's in San Marcos. I hope to see some of my Texas friends this time. I'm going to take time to go skate. His car broke down yesterday, so um, I'll be driving in with my wife in our car, and we'll navigate getting his car repaired. His car is also my car, and so luckily, happily, it's a Nissan Altima, one of the most reliable of the present cars. Don't worry, it's already had its transmission replaced. So looks like the engine mount's broke, but probably not. Probably something else. Today's project was to get it to a shop. We'll see if he pulled that off. So on Wednesday, I'm leaving for that. Tomorrow, I'm going to go and do some work. And oh yeah, his car went out yesterday. So today, this morning was networking that together, get it to a shop. Um, then today was spent framing a wall. I am the slowest, and I'm I can build a half pipe uh, with like my eyes tied shut. But building a wall, simple framing a wall and a door has taken me 3 days because in between building the wall and hanging a medicine cabinet, I was also babysitting this like app that we have that's supposed to take videos from my iPad, which are MOV files, and turn them into MP4 files, which then get turned into video podcast. Um, and and it just was a nightmare, man. Just waiting for this little bar to go all the way across, and it gets to the end, and then it's like, there was a this, there was a that, corrupted, defective. So Luke and I spent the day bouncing around ideas, you know, of like, oh, so it's easy. You just get this and do that. The other thing that kept happening is, since I'm using an iPad and you guys are on the iPhone right now, we kept the iPad just kept chucking full. I mean, I'd have like 20 gigabytes free, and then I would try these conversions, and all of a sudden I got like nothing. So we shined out on all that. We're done. The podcast is going to go up direct audio until we can get the right computer on one of them. What are they called? Cable line type of deals, and then we'll do all of our computerizing and high-minded stuff. And of course, so Facebook Lives are going to be their own thing. You guys, this is an interesting time in the situationals. Um, I just would like all of you guys to go and subscribe to the podcast and catch the audios for your car rides and your whatnots while you're swinging hammers out there. And while you're swinging hammers, you get an audio podcast, and then the video product. We're going to, as soon as we get enough patrons, special thanks go out to Chris Gurley, Sam Cook. I'm going to leave a few out right now, but I will get around to thanking everyone by name many times for becoming patrons of the podcast. Soon as we get enough there, we will produce video podcast as well. So we're kind of sluicing around right now. This is a cool time. Um, I see your names scaling up through here. John Ryan Zander, Sam Cook. No, I'm not going to be able to get my boards before I go because I have so much to do and a 4 hour round trip. No, I was really hoping to have some boards to take with me. The board I ride is a Panhead XL. I really like it. I like the Life Concave I'm riding right now. I like uh, I like the boards I make, but I really am enjoying this Panhead XL on the Life Concave, and uh, I've got a 14.75 wheelbase on it. It's not an easy popper. It's not, but for cruising around like I do, low speed, low drag, it's a great board, and I wanted to have a few on hand because I've had a few folks ask me about it, and I thought, well, maybe someone would support Life Skateboards and buy one. Um, support yourself. Support yourself. Get a Life skateboard. I don't like get a life. I don't like saying that. I wrote down what I thought was a better idea one time. Um, I'll have to look and find where I wrote that down. I liked it. Um, so, anyways, I'm what do you call it? Definitely. Um, it was a busy day. Medicine cabinet, build a wall. Next is one layer of paneling. I'm going to panel this wall, and then insulation, and then another layer of paneling, and then we'll have another bedroom added to the house on the first floor for guests. Our house is full. It's lovely. We've got a really big house, and we've got a really lot of people, and we need another bedroom for guests. That was awesome. We had a gigantic room on the first floor where they used to have funerals, and now it's a bedroom. Just a little part of it's a bedroom, and I'm happy. That's cool. I just wish I was better at this stuff. I have some friends whom I really admire who are really, um, boy, they're productive. I just am impressed by their productivity and their patience. I'm very impatient. It's a, it's a problem. I just get so frustrated. Um, I'm grateful for my friends who see that when I'm that way and who are not intimidated by it, and are just laugh. Uh, Kind of foremost among whom is our dear Luke. He he just belly laughs when I get all, and it's awesome because man, you need friends who think you're ridiculous, don't you? Isn't it just a great thing when you have someone who's close enough to you and understands, maybe they understand themselves or maybe they understand life enough that they just are able to look at you and go, man, yeah, you're ridiculous, man. It's like a medicine to me. Um, so maybe a little life hack for those of you who meet me and find me to be a bit intense is remember that I'm ridiculous and I know it. Um, But yeah, I just wanted to take a few minutes with you all and thank you for the support that we're getting. We've had new subscribers every day, I think. Um, Patron subscribers on the podcast. And we recognize that, like I spent all day today between building a wall, putting in a medicine cabinet, and then packing. I have to be all packed for the trip on Wednesday today because tomorrow I gotta vote in the morning. I gotta go to work 9 to 5, and then I gotta get my truck to the transmission shop for a new torque converter, getting a heavy duty put in, and then after that, we're gonna do a podcast. It'll be we'll do a Facebook Live and we'll do a an audio podcast. We're just switching to audio on the podcast until we have enough. Patrons on there to purchase some computer power because working with an iPad and an iPhone does work, but it doesn't make us able to put video versions of our conversations up. Once we have enough patrons, we will do that. I'd like to remind everyone, don't use the Facebook stars for me. Go if you want to. I don't like the idea of you buying stars on Facebook. Um, Go into what do you call it? The patron thing on our podcast at Podbean. There's a link on here. I put it on, and I just am grateful for this time we got to spend together here. And I will probably still try to rip this off of Facebook and put it on YouTube. Um, but over on Podbean is where we really need your help to get the stuff going. Luke and I are we're just going to stick to audio on Podbean and hope that you guys enjoy it while you're driving in your car or truck or all those sorts of whatnots. And we wish you well. Um, God really loves you. He really does. And I hope to be talking to you soon. I'm always at a little bit of a loss on these things because well, there's a lot to talk about, and I just can't make that time happen right now. I got to finish packing for Texas. I will not be riding my motorcycle to Texas. I will be driving a Toyota Camry, which is just fine with me. I'm grateful for the Toyota Camry. Truck's going in the shop, and the house here is going to be hopping while I'm gone. It's just chock full of people and activity day and night over here. It's a bit of a zoo. It's like living in um, like a summer camp. So grateful for my quiet office and grateful for your time with me right now. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. And again, uh, go become a patron on our podcast and help us to get to where we can offer all of the things. And we'll do all the things. We're going to do the patron only stuff where we're going to yada yada and doodly do. And then we're going to, when the patronage becomes enough, I'm going back on the road and I'm going to go out and do way more media. And I won't be saddled with having to sell products. I can go out and collect stories and talk to people, and maybe I'll get to learn. Maybe you'll get to learn along with me and watch me learn about what's going on. There's a lot to discuss always. Uh, I think you all know that as it circles the drain, it always winds up coming down to that. I really think that God loves you, and I really think He loves me too. And I hope that you are safe and healthy. And I know that it's not safe, and I know that we don't stay healthy forever. So look up for what it's worth. Captain Lou.